5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Oh, right. I haven't dismissed my morning alarms yet. Alright. I'm recording this because I woke up like an hour ago or something. I don't know.
Never a dull
I haven't
moment.
actually paid attention to the clock. I just ended my Pokemon sleep and woke up. Did I seriously not buff everyone already? I suppose I should probably do that. Whoops, not fall or elude. Is it actually storming? Because if so, I can end the video here. I'd really hate to get significantly far into act. I don't know.
I have a lot on my mind, and well, in it.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Can't give up now.
One more level in Bard and he's done. Is this seriously all the potions I have? You don't have any. You have one. Seriously? Let me check the camp real quick. See if I moved any potions here. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Go. So I'm just out of. What's in this one? Ah, right. Any potions in here? No. A lot of stuff in value. Why didn't I take the flying potion? That's helpful. Yeah, most of this other stuff really isn't going to be too helpful. I should probably take the antidote for safety's sake. Yeah, the rest of this other stuff, I'm just going to sell it to merchants in, Last Light Inn. That's the location name. Why is my camera? Can I look? I'd like to go look at the exterior of the cell location, but I can see the border of where it ends. Right here, you can actually see the border and how small they made this specific cell location to be. Since it's just a transition point from Grimforge to the Shadow Cursed Lands, they kept it to be a very small cell location.
What to do?
I know, I'm using slightly technical terms, like barely technical terms, but eh. So, how does the gang respond?
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Way
It's
respond.
the only way to Moonrise Towers. We have to push through.
Okay.
What
You
to
have
do?
light, you don't.
No one stopped me yet.
You don't.
All right. What now?
Shaggy does, as
Still
long as he has a short bow
So
out.
that's progress.
Okay.
One day I'll catch a break.
Velma was the only one with the actual light spell. I had to use a ring from Daphne to cast it. So until I get immunity from the Shadow Curse, this is the best I can do. Oh, the monk doesn't... Towers. Yeah, the monk doesn't get audio. There's a thing with his voice on top. Thankfully, everybody's staying close enough to where they're not affected by the Shadow Curse, but here, they're gonna get split up.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
Fred, and at arms. I mean, no harm. I find the best introductions are made while sitting around a fire, perhaps with drinks. Yeah, this is a very Fred line. Fred Jones, man-at-arms. I mean you no harm.
I'll be the judge of that. Stow your weapons, put your hands up, and walk into the light, slowly.
Perception. Success.
Jonas, move in!
Okay. Shadow.
Jonas! Jonas!
We've destroyed the necromancy of Thay.
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
So I'm pretty sure I have.
Can't see anything.
Oh crap, maybe I haven't.
Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Jonas?
Shadow cursed undead.
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Guards up, everyone. I'm not letting the shadows take anyone else today. Yeah, that's a very Fred line, too.
Harpers, you heard the man. To arms!
Yep, make him fighter. Very much the right move. Okay. That guy's gonna be annoying to deal with. It's really who do I want Daphne to try and just remove from combat. Because if she flurry blows and then attack, bonus action attack, she can just remove one of these shadow ghouls from combat. The only main issue is to get to this guy, she has to use all of her movement. Which means she's taking some damage. Now, he acts after Shaggy and Scooby, so they could try and take him out together. But there's no guarantee that they have the damage. So I'm gonna have Daphne Flora Blows talk.
Won't take me yet.
Ah! Ah, I got lower damage than what I was expecting. Wait. Yep, resistance to bludgeoning. She does not have magical bludgeoning and resistance to fire. I did not factor that in when I said she could remove an enemy from combat. I didn't even think about the fact that they're resistant to weapon damage. Wait, what? Missed? Oh, 19 AC. Okay. I was gonna be so confused there for a second. And be like, well, hold on, how did he miss? Why are you moving in further into the Shadow Curse?
Should get started.
Wait, he went invisible. But now he's not invisible. What is happening? Slain, dragon slain, monstrosity, undead. I only have one of these, so I don't have anything that adds radiance damage. Let's see, fire, cold, poison. Yeah, poison could work if I have. No, none of them do poison. Right. Try and add a little bit of extra damage, but the only things that would really help stop target from regaining hit points. Actually, with how much damage that did, if I shoot another one of these arrows. Nice. Just completely remove that guy from combat. I think Shaggy's gonna excel in these Shadow Cursed lands. Simply because he's adding like 1s and 2s to his damage. And even if these guys resist, it's... Well, hold on. As soon as it gets to Velma's turn, I'm gonna check Scooby's AC. Because, how did you miss? Velma's strength does not matter. It really doesn't. Okay, let's check Scooby's AC. How did you miss a 16? What? Are these things that weak? Let's see. Immune to necrotic. Okay. I forgot it said immune. I thought it was resistant. Whoops. And other than Velma, nobody needs healing. So let's just have Velma take a... Yeah, I guess basic healing potion works. Because she's going to receive the max benefit she can. Okay. Shit. Yeah, no, these shadow ghouls are not a threat. These guys are fine. They should be fine. Okay, so this guy can't attack Velma again. goading attack. And of course, Fred gets critical hit right here. I'm not gonna use my portents here because they clearly don't really matter. Let's stagger, I guess. Then use your second bonus action to melee attack. Then go and melee attack. Yeah. Actually, might as well just take this guy out of initiative. Yeah, let's not critically miss.
Don't waste a step.
They're immune to necrotic damage, so let's have Scooby just regular bite. Okay, Scooby doesn't land the hit. You're gonna die. You're gonna die in the Shadow Curse. I'm not gonna save you for being stupid. I'm not gonna save him for being stupid and running into the Shadow Curse. That's his own problem. Okay, I don't need to add any extra damage. Oh, come on. It's one damage. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Any way I could hit both of them. Not without hitting Scoop. Okay. Wait, don't I have like an arrow of many targets or something? Yeah. Okay. So... Port 5.
Need to find a way forward.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna do this. Channel Divinity, turn undead. 23% chance of success. But it... Wait. Yeah, no, it does destroy undead. It's been upgraded. That's level 5 cleric, so... Forget how much destroy undead does, but...
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map.
I was gonna say they're vulnerable to radiant damage, but clearly it was more than enough to kill them. Oh, this is awesome.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
What torch? I'll follow in a moment.
Remember, stay in the light. Harpers, move out!
Well,
Swift as my feet can carry me.
what did I say? What did I say? That idiot got himself fucking killed.
Well, so much for peace.
Well, it's time for Shaggy to do the smart thing.
Breathe deep and move.
And everything else is add to wares. Oh my gosh, that guy was an idiot. Ooh, a free raven to kill. Well, a bunch of ravens. Was it like Yeah, it's like 400 XP or something for taking on all these
Jonas
ravens.
should be here with us.
They can't really hit anything, so... Yeah, they died to anything that could do at least 1 damage. Ah, one of them got a critical hit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 left. I have no idea how Scooby is still
No
alive.
choice but to keep going.
Blood comes easy these days.
Well, so much for peace.
Fred is resistant to fire damage. That would take out a whole bunch of them in 1 hit. And then, actually, Fred doesn't need the healing, so let's give that healing to
Blood comes easy
Scooby.
these days.
So, attack, bonus action attack, because Flurry of Blows is not at all needed.
Sometimes the only
And
way out
Shaggy
is
can
through.
just attack, extra attack. There's 1 left.
Where do I go from here?
Where do I go from here?
What now?
Really? Okay, Scoob. Your turn.
Never wanted the easy path.
Yeah, they don't have anything.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Something keeping the shadows at bay. Yep. Alright.
Jahira wants to know about supplies when we make it home. Burning through our
Hold on. Let me pause the recording to make sure I'm still recording. I'm recording. I was just worried because near the start of the video there's loud noise outside. So I wanted to make sure that
You there!
the power didn't go out for like
Step
half a
forward
second while
and
my
keep
eyes
your
were
hands
closed
off your weapons.
and
Easy.
cut off the recording
He's with
or
me.
something.
Come,
So
Jahira!
oh right, Chihira. Probably would be better if Shaggy was talking to her, but I guess she would want to speak with the leader of the group, that being Fred. Really, a half-elf. Is the one you have here. Front gate. Uncouth legends led me to expect better of the noble Jahira.
It seems tales of my clemency have been greatly exaggerated.
So it seemed. Did you hear that I saved your soldiers? At least give me a chance to earn your trust.
You're about to. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm not a true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
All four
Yup.
of them.
Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I pretty much
No, that
trust
was
him with
Daphne.
my life.
Daphne was the
True
one.
soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
And Fred, being the good guy here, would just show her the artifact and be like, here you go, this is how I'm doing it. Like, alright, yep, here we go, this artifact, this is how. It protects us and everyone that I'm traveling with.
What in the hells is that thing?
Tell her everything.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, that.
Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
Destroy the Absolute.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Alright.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Quartermaster Tally.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Thought the game crashed for a second. It's about to be very worried, but no. It was just taking a little while.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Hey, I can finally get the first cloak of the game. The Cloak of Protection. Shield of Devotion.
What to do?
No, Velma's better off with her adamantine shield. I could have Fred take a penalty -1 to all saves in exchange for an extra level 1 spell slot. Really doesn't matter. Somebody gets shields as a free cast.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Shaggy could use it, I guess. Let's see. Offhand, nope. Protection from missiles. Ooh. +1 to initiative rolls. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. I mean, I prefer the +1 stealth checks and advantage on Constitution saving throws. Because, you know, Shaggy's concentrating on spells often. Because Hunter's Mark and also Spike Growth are very good spells. Hunter's Mark just doubles his damage right now. Wow, this is a lot of arrows.
Take care now.
Okay. Sort by latest.
Can't give up now.
Whose inventory
Got a
is
long road ahead.
the most empty?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I want to add those squares. Okay.
At least things have
I
stayed
think
interesting.
Daphne. Because what I'm gonna do is take all of this, pick up and add to wares. And then anything I do not sell, anything at all I don't sell to her,
No time to rest.
I'm going to throw back into that containment chest.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
All of the arrows, because I could really use those. Amulet of Harpers, and give that to probably Fred for the advantage on wisdom saving throws, because he does not have very good wisdom
Still
saves.
alive. So that's progress.
Amulet of Misty Step, that right now that really benefits Shaggy, so I want to keep that on him. On a successful save against a foe spell, deal a bit of fire damage. Where's spell save DC until end of turn? Well, I mean, that doesn't really help Daphne too much. Indigo, light blue, secured advantage on saving throws. Well, that's kind of good, but I'd prefer the passive advantage on con saves myself. Simply because it's a passive benefit. Do you have a fly potion by any chance? I don't think she does. Yeah, it would be like the speed potion, only a different color. I'll take Thieves' Tools and Trap Kit. Alright, I think that's it. I'm being careful about not adding too much at once. Aha. Right when I get too greedy about how much I add. Wait, I'm not that far ahead. What spell could I really use? Well, Velma absolutely doesn't have Cone of Cold or Cloud Kill. I'll take this because that basically gives a +3 to spell attack roll and spell save DC until long rest. That can be very helpful if I know I'm gonna fight multiple tough enemies. Give that to anyone in the group because they all kind of use spell save DC in some way, shape, or form. Daphne mostly is using it. Actually, I'm not sure if her Flurry of Blows uses spell save DC or weapon save DC. I'm not entirely sure.
Can't give up now.
I don't know. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and advantage on wisdom saves. Those two advantages don't stack, but oh well. I guess smoke power bombs. Remove a little bit of gold. Be done with this. Sure, I got rid of most of the stuff. Yeah, there's not really much else that I'd want. Look at how much total stuff I'm getting. Awesome. Now I need to figure out who gets the Shield of Devotion.
No time to rest.
Thelma or Fred.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Immunity to crits.
Looking ahead.
Or +1 to
Take care
all
now.
saving throws.
Light on my
That's
feet.
really what I'm having to decide here. And, okay, so all of these go to Shaggy, because he's the one casting spells. I meant to send those to Daphne.
Let's get going.
Daphne actually has carry weight.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Cloak of Protection, I guess give that to Shaggy right now. He can use that. What does he look like now? He actually doesn't look terrible. Yeah, he actually doesn't look terrible like this. The only thing he could do is with some boots. Probably disintegrating Nightwalkers could do, but other than that, he looks really good. Give him Amulet of the Harpers, and what are his saving throws? Well, the only thing I'd take, yeah, with advantage on Wisdom saves, I think he can take the hit and be able to cast Aid every long rest, give everyone in his group. No, wait, it would just be himself. Shoot.
God's blood.
Increase your max HP by 10 points. Well, I mean,
It's for a good cause.
I guess that's fine. If it only buffs
Never a
Fred.
dull moment.
Looking ahead.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And I'll keep the Balmage thing. Secret.
No
Place gives me the creeps.
Okay. Next up, the group will learn of Damon, see Damon, and be like, oh, wow. Shaggy, you're close to Karlak. Let's go help her out.
I've got a long road ahead.
Velma will offer to sit out and just, like, explore or whatever.
Hey, soldier.
Come on.
You know I'm
now.
up for it, but your party's in. Let's.
I just arbitrarily picked Velma. There's no real reason for this other than why not, Velma?
Oh my God, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Oh, Shaggy's a Baldurin, even though he has the Outlander backgrounds? Huh. Alright, cool. She lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story? Years
Entirely.
ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought can't believe she wants to talk to us about working.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city.
Off the anvil into the...
Before you run off into the belly... Well, two things. Good news and...
The good news?
I only need...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god.
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Give him the iron. Don't know why it pulled Fred into the conversation instead of Shaggy.
Alright. Same as last time. Only one way to find out.
Lauren for a hug.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Dan.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need. That engine of yours. I know you know that. But the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics. No, you have to return.
The minute I set foot back in a...
I get that. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
First things first, we need a celebrate.
Right? All this doom and thanks, Damon.
It's been my pleasure.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
This is the best day. The best day.
I'm
so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the...
mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
What about what Damon said?
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out and... I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
But I want you to live.
I want to live too. But not under any But I don't want to talk about this now. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Alright, I'll leave it alone for now.
Thanks, soldier.
Shaggy would
I've
not
got a
press
long road
too
ahead.
hard.
Glad you and... A makeshift heart. And if you find any interesting... I could sense some. If you find it,
Yeah.
bring it to me. I'll make
Found
something
smell in a
incredible.
place called Grimforge.
Absolutely. Need anything?
Grimforge.
Need anything?
Grimforge.
Well?
And then
Need anything?
you get the entire flawed Helldusk set without any issue. Also, I've maxed out my relationship with Damon, specifically because he's gonna be a pivotal merchant for a long time. He's gonna be the main guy I go to. Like, look at his inventory. It's a mess. +1 to weapon attack rolls with his sword. That could be helpful, but I'm good. I don't need bonuses to the attack rolls. Whoops. Wrong bow. Meant to take Darkfire short bow. whole bunch of arrows. All of those are take. Add all the wear stuff. Oh my gosh! I'm shook. Look at this. I've actually sold the rest of my crap. This is shocking to me. I did not anticipate that. There's alchemy supplies. I'd like to buy those. I'd like to buy those. Why does he have a key? Okay, I guess he just has a key. I don't... Oh no. Look, Damon can have the 1,000 gold. I'm already getting a pretty good discount on the price. Because I went through a lot of effort to raise his affinity with me. So, let's just sell off the rest of my crap. Leave. Then, go back to camp.
Best be on my
go
way.
find Velma and tell her, hey, we're ready to ship out. She be with...
I need a quick word.
Thou walkest alone. On all these,
I don't want to part.
love is no domain of mine. But it is often cited as the purpose of mortal
I really don't want
thou-
to talk about this.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Disappear wardroom.
Without
Why?
wouldst be ashamed to leave thy comrade.
Let's get going. Seems like a good moment to talk.
What's the story?
He's at
Really?
camp. You heard
Oh.
me.
Let's get going.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
Time to press ahead.
Oh, there it is. Wow, this place is full.
Something good here, I hope.
Oh, sweet. She still
Have a
keeps
lot on my
combat
mind.
inspiration. I wasn't 100%
well,
sure
it
she
is.
would.
Still alive, so that's progress. No one back home will ever believe this.
Send that to Shaggy. It's +2 bonus saves against spell, +1 to con saves. You're hit by a foe within 7 feet. It might take 1d4 fire damage, and that one's not too good. Weapon attacks do an extra 1d4 fire. Your unarmed attacks do 1d4 necrotic and can possibly inflict bleeding. That's actually not bad. Okay, so these two aren't really too helpful. I'll send those to well, actually, +1 to con saves. +2 saves. Nah. I'm gonna send those to camp, and this goes to Daphne.
Stop me yet.
Screw her ability to cast. Yep, there we go. Yeah, screw Scorching Ray, I don't ever use it. I'd rather add the little bit of extra chance to bleed targets. Alright.
need a
Since
moment
she's
for the
here,
two
she
of
can
us.
talk to
I know
Gideon.
well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running. Karlach's fate, maybe. I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Does Mr. always demand so much of you?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusive. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Why doesn't Elminster or Minster take on the Absolute?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have.
How are you feeling about
And only
possibility of
oh,
death?
you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose.
With haste. I'll take that.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright, let's have everyone leave. Alright.
Despite everything. What path lies before me?
Good man.
Then... Wow. Almost the max amount that I could heal. Let's see...
All's well.
it's...
Not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, let's unequip that and give Shaggy the Darkfire Shortbow. All it does is add cold resistance to him, gives him the ability to cast haste once per long rest. It does remove his advantage against monstrosity type enemies, but those were few and far between as is. And I'm mostly going to be fighting undead category of enemies. I will have to be extra careful in the Shadow Curse lands. Although I could probably have somebody recast lights on new weapons. There.
Is that blood?
Yeah.
No, never mind.
I could just have it recast. There. I mean, this bow is so good, many martial characters like Fred will say screw whatever else I had. This bow is just amazing because resistance to fire and cold damage, you can cast haste. Once Shaggy gets a better bow, this is going to be given to Fred because resistance to cold damage would be pretty nice. Or I'll give it to Daphne so she can get fire and cold resistance. But point is, or maybe I'll give it to Velma because she could cast haste. I don't know. Point being that this is just a really good bow. So now Shaggy has a better chance to hit. 85 on these two. Neat. Are these guys only level 6? Oh wow, I'm almost 2 levels higher. Well, I'm gonna go find the Drider and take his moon lantern. Bye-bye. I'm mostly wandering around here blindly. I have no idea where I'm going. I have a rough idea of where I need to— okay, here it is. Okay. I knew if I just head this way—
the curse has torn open the ground itself.
I knew if I just headed this way, I would eventually come across it. What? I'm not gonna make everyone try and jump. Just way around this. Go find it. As long as everyone stays somewhat close, they should be fine.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
No. Oh, no. Not a bunch of tieflings. After all the work I did to save them in Act 1. Wait, is this not the building? Maybe it isn't. No, I think this is it.
Let's have a look.
I'll have to have everyone go talking rounds. To have Fred go talking rounds with everyone at the last light in. Yeah, this is the place. Awesome. So who is talking?
To your church every day.
Shaggy. Okay. I guess that works.
Your faithful.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Yeah. I'm gonna pretend like this was all planned, and Shaggy will be like, this is all part of their plan.
What's this?
The Drider's eyes cut through the darkness, locking on you. As your parasite, your minds connect, and you hear a voice whispering to you. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his.
One of your true souls, my queen. How have they survived?
Navigating difficult terrain is second nature to me. Yep, that is definitely something Shaggy.
A mere mortal warrior.
Yeah, that's definitely a Shaggy
Never persevered alone.
Mortal? But Shaggy's not mortal. He's a living meme. Put some respect on
Where is their
him.
lantern?
Yeah, the Absolute guided me, said I was supposed to take yours. I could add combat inspiration. Yeah. Gonna save here. Just in case I decide I don't want the combat inspiration. Let's use a point of inspiration. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh, barely. Okay. In spite of the fact that Will Wheaton got hold of those rolls, because he's dead set on rolling my dice, I still managed to succeed thanks to combat inspiration.
Majesty, is this true? Did I not serve you well?
Good, you may
What
go.
do you mean, God?
We can't go without... This is not Her Majesty's will.
I know dangerous terrain, so it'll be fine if you stick to the path. Trust me. And at this point, Shaggy's just doing his best to... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's Shaggy. He is just casually doing a deception performance role where he convinces the enemy to do something dumb. They go away.
It is. You can't be serious. If it is Her Majesty's will, she will protect.
As the sounds fade.
If not over, then through.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow. You notice a tiny... These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Why are you in here?
My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
What's the mechanism at the base of the lantern?
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Release the pixie.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
I get through the Shao curse. Can you help?
Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get, what? Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Curious
Full immunity to the shadow
Not
curse.
what I expected to run into in a place like this.
Ooh, even Scooby gets it. Woohoo!
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Nice. We'll have to deal with him later, but that's not a huge problem. Let's go back to Last Light Inn.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Something's on my mind.
Jaheira seems sure of you.
How much farther can I go?
Heading out without Isabel's blessing. Have you got a death wish?
Hardly. I've got a lantern that protects me against the shadows.
Look at that. May it keep you from the shadows.
Okay, so that guy doesn't want to talk. Maybe he was supposed to die.
It ain't pretty, but it can take it. It'll need to. Cleric's magic will hold on to darkness.
Check it out! We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Can I stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await? Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
It's worth coins. You think Maul would have given it to you? This wouldn't be Fred trying to get the points. Just be him. Wow. No, I'm re-rolling. There we go, 16. Yeah, that tracks.
Maybe.
All our fabulous things you've found in this inn. I hold on to a dusty old key.
I guess it is kind of old. Last light. In the market for something special?
Let me see what we have.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Evasive. Hey!
What are you looking for?
Evasive shoes. +1 to armor class, +1 to acrobatics. And when the wearer disengages, they also create fog clouds within a 7-foot radius that lasts for 1 turn. Yeah. And I don't need to buy tools from you. Add 1. And add 2 mirror image scrolls. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of arrows. Okay. I didn't realize that there were so many. Yeah, let's bounce off her with a bit of gold. I've got 12,000. I'm good on golds.
Pleasure. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
If anyone's gonna benefit from disengaging cloak, it would be Daphne.
No time to rest.
And then +1 to armor class, +1 to acrobatics. Snared, entangled, and webs. Don't slip on ice or grease.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
I'll give the evasive shoes to Shaggy, because he could use the dexterity boost right now, and that puts him in line with everyone else in the party. Whoops. Yeah, that puts him more in line with everyone else. Once he gets to level 8, they'll put him ahead of most other people.
Don't wander far. We need to
Last
talk.
Light's best bargains right here.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
Your move,
I think Velma would speak.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna live.
Then make the sacrifice useful.
This,
Look who
is
made
he
it.
still
For once,
bruised up
I
from
think
when
your butt out there
my
tonight.
gang beat
We're
him up?
square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
God. He's up a clever little trap, but his acrylic is rather open, don't you think?
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious.
Yeah, he's
exactly
still bruised
what
up.
I would have
Like,
done.
but dude, you would have thought he would have fixed himself by now.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right. You will consider it, won't you?
Going after children. That's scummy, even for Raphael.
What a lovely specimen. The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
Look her off back to hell, why wouldn't you?
Hell is wherever I take it. I just call it hope, remember? But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Just stay away from Molly here.
She won. She has a taste for it now. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifle? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
Leave me alone, Hellspawn.
All in good time. See you.
Can't give up now.
See victory yet.
Wow, I get
Shy?
2
Have a gander
inspiration
at the
points from
finest
that.
stock.
Neat.
Good point.
Please, be welcome. To your very good health.
Smell the wine
You perceive a
first.
faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
No, but it does spoil my trust.
Indulge me. Bottoms up. Well over a century old. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor. There's an air about you. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
See now why you spiked my wine.
Just answer the question.
I've done so much since the crash. You say it's the tadpole that changed me. Now. It's trying to change me to win me over, but I'm resisting its temptations.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yes.
Good. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced the cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly. And we tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Tales of undead are often exaggerated. Are you sure you killed him?
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business, but he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through him. He healed, right in front of me. You are that hope.
What'd you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact. You can find out what it is that makes him invincible. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Ketheric's days are numbered. I'll make sure.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tad. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. Before you go, you're not our only Isobel. She cast the moon shield around the... She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you.
I have a lantern.
I'm sure it's very... Let's not spurn one...
From one hero to another. Sylvanas blessing. Oh wow, Mol still has that idol. Neat.
Moving ahead.
I honestly didn't think she would. No, Pudge. You're not supposed to be there. Your spot is open. But Hold
Wolbrin,
on.
you fool.
Let me pause the recording. Pudge is being irritating.
Don't be shy. Have
Alright.
a gander at the
That
finest
doesn't
stock.
take too long. It just took a few seconds. But
Ah, you.
what happened to the other gnomes you were with?
Don't know, don't care.
How are things?
How are things? Well, I've been through worse. I'll soon be off to Moonrise Towers to look for my friend, Wolbrin. I understand you might be headed in that direction as well.
Understand correctly. But it would be suicide for you to go near the place.
Don't threaten me with a good time. My search for Wolbrin has been one quagmire after another. Still, a friend is a friend. And Wolbrin won't last long in a place as dreadful as the Towers.
Why don't you just let me look for him?
You wouldn't even know what he looks like. Then again, my track record is, well,
That's all.
discouraging.
You stay here, I'll search the towers.
That's very decent. But I won't stand idle. I've spotted an alchemist's scales, and had already been cooking up a little something that might... I'll get to work on the brilliant retort. You get to work at the towers.
What's
Deal?
the brilliant retort?
A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. Guaranteed. Very good. Now, you, off to your... Some of us are count...
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Dorel?
Maybe not, Mum. Perimeter's clear, Mum.
Good. Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin and... But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
Raphael is a real, literal devil. You and your soul are in danger, Mole. I don't want to cause a fight. And all I'd be doing is avoiding that one, because that is enough to auto-succeed.
You aren't joking. I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago.
What exactly do you offer you?
Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very pic.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
Lords don't deal much with those stakes. What did he really offer you?
He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild.
That's... sounds good, but it's not worth it.
Easy for you to say. You can do what you want, go where you want. My kids need protecting, and I'm gonna protect them. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin. Maybe I'll make a deal. Maybe I won't. But...
Well, now they need to ask around about Zevlor. Because Quest showed up. And Zevlor was captured by the cults. Okay. Completed. And... destroy the tomb.
Judas.
Okay.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
I see some familiar faces, but where's everyone else?
You don't know. Stars apart. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue.
How'd you survive?
Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him...
Well, hey!
Well, none of us would be here.
The apprentice wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
When the night is dark, stars shine brightest. So keep on shining. It's going to be alright.
Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. You've done so much for us already. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And God's have mercy on anyone in that.
Don't worry, I'll find
Thank you. Just be careful up there.
Bargains right here.
Ah, there's Roland. I need to stop him from doing something stupid.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
The reason her and the kids escaped.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
You would be dead. Okay. And it's my responsibility to bring him back.
They're my responsibility.
No.
You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do.
Oh, damn it. He's gonna do something stupid. Where's this lead? Okay, this leads to...
Last night's best bargains right here.
Yes. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Counselor Floor.
Any help from Jaheira? He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Hello.
We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you've found a way in.
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
I thought he was no more than a counselor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the... Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Farewell.
Flame Colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art Colour?
Nathaniel and me,
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that... We found him out in the shadows, just... wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he...
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
The name you mentioned, Nathaniel. Who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
That song, have you heard it before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
I'll see what I can see.
Thank you.
Warn letter. Objective, inform, signs.
Some
Pick up parts.
Wonder what he found.
Investigate the house feeling. If we follow in his footsteps, we might learn more about him. Okay. That guy's important to try and clean the shadow curse in these lands.
Last night's best bargain,
Scooby.
right here.
Scoob, you can't cure this guy. He was gonna play doctor, but I vetoed that decision.
Looking ahead. These boots have seen everything.
Let's see. Where is Marcus? I don't know where Flaming Fist Marcus
I
is.
don't need your help, and I don't need your pity.
Where are your siblings?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're mine. You go save them.
You'll be the first to know.
I don't need your help. I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity.
I really don't want him to go do something stupid like wander into
Last
the
night's
shadow
best
curse.
bargains, right here.
Yes.
Because I've heard that he will wander into the shadow curse and you have to go chasing after him really quickly or he will die. And that's why it's so irritating to try and get him to appear in Act 3.
Yeah?
Because things have to go pretty perfectly. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the episode here. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a nice day, and thank you very much for watching.
Until then,
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
I need your senses
Oh.
sharp.